Elite Extra Edition 3. Sherrard, yeah, man, you can do that for the full NFL helmets. If you have your helmet in a case, a helmet holder, you can put film over top of that. Any kind of plexiglass and stuff, you could buy a film to put it over top of that glass that makes it fade resistant. Yes, you can add film to a case that you already bought. That's correct. Yep. Yeah, you don't want to put any kind of memorabilia hanging up or in cases unless you got some kind of anti-fade, fade-resistant film over top of your glass. Where can you get it at? I would look online. I would Google. I go to a local frame shop that does it for me. That's where I go to. Go to a local frame shop. Like not a Michael's, but like a different one, and they'll be able to hook you up. That's where I go. But anyway, this is Elite Extra Edition 3, and we're gonna screen share everybody in the break. Tuna, you're at the bottom. David M at the top. Gonna copy that list. We're going right over here to random.org, and we're gonna hit random 7 times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. John Moore, you're at the bottom, and John Moore, you're at the top. Going to copy that list and plug it into our MLB spreadsheet right here. And let's make this real big. John Moore, Diamondbacks. Matthew H, Braves. Brad W, Orioles. David M, Red Sox. Tuna, Cubs. Mark Lane, White Sox. John Moore, Reds and Indians. Brad Woods, Rockies. Rosendo, Tigers. Matthew H, Astros. Royals. Kenneth O, Angels. Matthew H, Dodgers. Mark Lane, Marlins. John Moore, Brewers and Twins. Matthew H, Mets and Yankees. Kenneth O, A's. Mark Lane, Phillies, Pirates. Tuna, Padres. Matthew H, Giants, Mariners. Mark Lane, Cardinals, Rays. Zachary P, Rangers. John Moore, Blue Jays and Nationals. So let's do it. So if you want to make a trade, go for it. All right, so let me know. Any trades. Let me know. Detroit for Boston. All right, so here we go. All right, so no trades. So we're good to chop this thing up then. And if you want, get in on this Inception football, so we can roll these out, man. I got 4 Inception footballs right here. 19 left now in Inception football. 19 left. All right, so let's chop this one up. You ready? Let's get it going. All right, all right. All right, so that is Elite Extra Edition Baseball. Box number 3 right here. Let's do it. So good luck, guys. Hopefully, we pull something good out of here. Let's see what we can do. I think the steak knife might be better at opening up these packs than the BCW blade. All right, so here we go. We got some base cards here. Eric Schonrick. Check this out. Eric Schonrick. 71 of 100. San Diego Padres. So look at that. Padres. Tuna. Coming to you, man. 5 points in fantasy breaks. Tuna. There you go. And a couple of base cards. So Tuna's like, heck yeah, man. I got a hit. All right. Let's see what else you can pull out of this thing. There's another redemption. Justin Williams, franchise future signatures. And that's your boy Justin Williams. I'll tell you who he goes to. He goes to Diamondbacks. Arizona Diamondbacks. And that's going to go out to John Moore. So John Moore, 5 points, fantasy breaks. Mr. John Moore. I think John Moore said he's going to be at the Industry Summit in Vegas. I'm going to have a chance to meet him. So that's going to be great. And then we got a couple of base cards here. All right, so there we go. Some base cards. Johnny Damon. All right. So come on, come on. I'm rooting for something nasty. Jacob Nix, national team. 221 to 299. Let's see if he goes to anybody. Jacob Nix. Nope. So we're going to random this gentleman off. And some base cards here. All right, all right. So let's see what else we got. Some base cards. Base cards. All right. And Miguel Almonte. And here we go. Looks like we're going to have another hit. Tyler Scalina. Chicago. So let me see if he's a... he is a Cubs. Chicago Cubs. And that's going to be going out to Tuna. You got another 5 points in fantasy breaks. Tuna. There you go, man. All right. Tyler Scalina to Tuna. And we got a dummy card here and a couple of base cards. And a couple of base cards here to ship out. Couple of base. Lee May, Cincinnati Reds. And Jacoby May, Chicago. So I have to random that one off after the break. Then we got a Chris Garia auto right here, Texas Rangers. And that is 529 of 772 Texas Rangers. Zachary P. Coming out to your way. Zachary P. 5 points in fantasy breaks. And some base cards. So, man, we're hitting on a lot of autos in this box. I mean, we're running up on a lot of them in this one. So that's good to see. I love to see it. Love to see some autos. Some base cards. We got Aaron Sledgers right here. And that is Minnesota. And this is 87 of 100 die cut. John Moore coming your way. Coming out to you. And we got some base cards to ship. Some base cards. And let's see what we got in this one. Man, there was only 3 cards in that pack. Look at that. It was a pack with 3. And Scott Bratvet, Cincinnati. John Moore coming your way. 296 of 671. John Moore, 5 points in fantasy breaks. Coming your way. And some base cards. A lot of autos tonight. A lot of autos. And Austin Nola right here. Another one. Look at that. Austin Nola, 151 of 199. And that's a Miami Marlins. That is Mark Lane coming out to you. 5 points. Fantasy breaks. And looks like we're going to get another one coming up with a redemption. Here's a Ryan Eaters, Minnesota die cut John Moore. Coming your way, 10 of 25. And then we got a redemption. And this is Luis Torrens. Luis Torrens. So let me tell you where he goes. He's a Yankees. So New York Yankees, and he's going to go out to Matthew H. So Matthew H. You're in for 5 points. Fantasy breaks. And then we got a dummy card, but I'm writing a sticky with one hand to go on that redemption. All right, Matthew H. And some base cards here to ship out. These rookies are unheard of. Here's another one. Martin Gaspari, Kansas City. Look at this. 364, 652. Matthew H. You got another one coming out to you, man. 5 more points in fantasy breaks. Then we've got Kevin Franklin, back-to-back autos. 35 of 799 Cincinnati Reds. John Moore coming your way. So John Moore, 5 points in fantasy breaks. Then we got the dummy card and a couple more base cards there. Yeah, this is one of the boxes. Kyle, that's right, man. Lots of autos in this one. Here's another hit. Michael Rivera, another auto. That's an auto relic. 6 of 25. Let's see if he's got a team. Michael Rivera. Man, lots of hits, dude. This is great. All right, he does not have a team, so we're going to have to random him off after the break. Couple of base cards. He's a tight end for the Raiders. And some base cards to ship. And here's another one. Adam Hazley. This is another one. Going to have to random this off. I mean, we're just pulling out hit after hit. After hit out of this thing. He said no Russell Wilson Rangers autos. Let's get some more autos out of here. Here we go. Hunter Harvey. This is going to be an Orioles. Look at this. 215 of 499 Baltimore Orioles. And this is Brad Woods coming your way. Brad Woods, you just got 5 points in fantasy breaks. And then it looks like we got I thought we were going to have another auto. I was going to be like, daggone. All right, we got some base cards here to ship out. And let's see here. Some base cards. Here we go. Anthony Descalfini, Miami Marlins. There's another auto. Mark Lane, 308 of 603. Mark Lane with 5 points there. Fantasy breaks. And some base cards to round out the box. Wow. Yeah, I know. Need to make a new spot. Non-team affiliated. I know it. So first off, let's random this one off. This is between the White Sox and the Reds. So that's just a base card. Let's random that off. That's going to go between Mark Lane and John Moore. So Mark Lane, John Moore. This one's going to go between you guys. All right, we're going to screen share, and we're going to hit random 7 times. Got the number 1 spot. Let me make it big so you can see. That was 1 time. Twice. Whoops. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. John Moore, you're in the number 1 spot after 7. So you get the base card right there. And then we've got, let's random this one off. This is the game jerseys, Adam Hazley. So we're going to take everybody in a break. And we're going to throw everybody in random.org right here. Here we go. We're going to hit random 7 times. That's 1, 2, 3. The guy in the number 1 spot after 7 gets it. This is 5, 6, and 7. Mark Lane coming out to you right there at the top. Mark Lane. So you got it. So you just got 3 points in fantasy breaks. Mark Lane. And then we've got Jacob Nix. Let's random this off. So Jacob Nix, this one's getting random. So we're going to go right over here. And we got everybody that's already in the break here. We're going to hit random 7 more times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Matthew H. You got it at a time. Matthew H. So there you go. 5 points. Fantasy breaks coming your way. All right, next up, we'll random this one off. Michael Rivera. So let's go right back over here. And let's blow this up and let's hit random 7 more times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's another Matthew H. Matthew H. again coming your way. So another 6 points for Matthew H. All right, now, I think that was the last thing to random off. Okay, good deal. So there we go. Now let me get this on YouTube, man. We got this Inception football.